Okay boys and girls, so today's video is brought to you by Bikes and Drones. And that question was, do you regret buying the Benelli TNT 125 instead of the Honda Grom? Now he goes on to say in this question that if I spent a few more pounds, then I could have carried on with the Honda Grom and it wouldn't have been an issue in terms of reliability. And that is a good question, because if I had bought the Honda Grom, I could have still have had the Honda Grom. I mean, in terms of reliability, I think it's a pretty sound bike, and I'm pretty sure if I had the Honda Grom that it wouldn't have given me so many problems like the Benelli TNT 125 has. And that is 100% true. I don't think I would have had as many problems as I have with the Benelli TNT 125, but then there is quite a difference in price. You know, if I was to buy the Honda Grom, it would have been just over £1,000 extra to buy that. And I can see where you're coming from. If I had just spent that extra £1,000, then yes, I could have potentially had that bike right now and still be riding it. But do I regret buying the Benelli TNT 125 instead of purchasing the lovely Honda Grom? No, I don't. Now the reason for that is because I've had so many fantastic experiences with the Benelli TNT 125, and there's experiences that I could never ever take back. Like for instance, when I met up with, as you know him, MotoTurtle. He was pretty much the person who got me to buy this bike. Believe it or not, that is the truth. He is the guy that made me buy this bike, because I remember one day when I met him at Morrison's, and you may have seen his video, that famous video, and at his petrol pump, it just kept on going and wouldn't stop. It is a pretty famous video if you haven't watched it of his, and that's where I met him. And I never knew him before that. I never knew who he was. I just approached him while I was filling up my car at the time, and I said to him, "Oh, is that a Benelli TNT 125 outside?" And he said, "Yes, that's my bike." And I was speaking to him for a bit. He had noticed me from some of my older videos that I had done, and without even thinking about it, he said if I wanted to have a little ride of the bike sometime, that I could. So that's the reason why I got onto this bike and I fell in love with this bike. Now at the time I was looking at the Honda Grom and debating whether I should just go for that, but after riding the Benelli TNT 125, that was it. I completely fell in love with it. I thought it was a fantastic bike and I couldn't wait to get it. And then there was the time when I did a spiky ride out where I had a big group ride, met some amazing people on my bike. I ended up meeting Ollie and Carl, and we ended up going to the Isle of Man together. They both had Benelli TNT 125s, and I think the fact that we all had the same bike, it definitely brought us closer together. I think anybody who has the same bike as another person, you can kind of relate in some way, so it makes it much easier to make friendships, etc, etc. So that was it. You know, we went off to the Isle of Man, had an amazing time together, had some amazing experiences just going all the way around the island, absolutely blasting the Benelli TNT 125, and that's something that I never probably would have done if I had another bike. And if I was to change it over for the Honda Grom now and I had to get rid of those experiences and the people that I got to meet, no, I wouldn't. Not for 1 second. So on the question of bikes and drones, do I regret buying the Benelli TNT 125 instead of the Honda Grom? Overall, no, I don't. But it has made me a little bit angry as well at Benelli that they didn't spend a little bit more money on the bike itself to make it that it was as reliable as the Honda Grom. I think it was more than possible for that to happen, and even if it was an extra £500 more, I would still buy it. That being said, even if it was an extra £1,000 more and it was around about the same price as the Honda Grom, and I knew that it was going to be as reliable as the Honda Grom, yes, I would have bought that over the Honda Grom. If anybody has any more questions, make sure that you please ask them down below in the comments, because I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also smash that bell in, because I will definitely appreciate that. And I will see you again very soon. Bye!